It's way bigger than I thought it was. This is a fucking coyote. I thought it was the raccoons because I saw the eye glare. Boy, it's big. I mean, I don't guess you don't have to be scared of them, but hey, coyote. But that is not a toy. That would literally eat the raccoons that I was feeding us. We're up in the park, the city park part now too. I was out in the woods. I've got food out. Hey, sorry, I'm still eating on this. But it's bigger than, it's 3 times the body weight, 4 or 5 times the body weight of the raccoons. And the raccoons aren't particularly, unless they're fucking rabid, they're not particularly, where'd it go? Where'd the fuck it go? They're not particularly dangerous. You don't want to corner a rabid raccoon, it'll bite and scratch. Shit, did it go around here? Food, I got a whole chicken and barbecue sauce shit out right here. Oh, it's up there. It's going up the walk. Thought I saw a second one down there too. I saw a second eye flash. Any chance it would attack me while I'm sitting prostrate? That's chicken on the bone. Bought cold chicken at the supermarket. Are chicken bones safe for coyotes, or is it like dogs? So dogs, you cannot give. Fucking Colleen Taylor was doing that. You cannot give domesticated chicken bones to dogs. The bones are too fragile. They're hollow. They're calcium deficient. There's extra. Farm chickens are not. The bones shatter and make splinters and shit. You cannot do that. I'm not sure about coyotes, though. They may have a tough ass. My back's... There's a slope to the... It's only comfortable to sit this way. And technically, that is not a wise thing. That's a wild creature. Coyotes are a bit more... I don't have any personal experience with them, but they're slightly more predatorial. Like if it viewed me as prey, it might attack me. But I'm massive, and it's only a 20-pounder. Like it's not. But they tend to travel in packs, and I could have sworn when it got my attention that there was a second one with it, which will be on this hill right next to me. And this is also a little path winding up to a city park, and it's all urban up there. He's got to come back down. I'm gonna laugh. I'm just sitting here. I got my headphones in. I'm using my Bluetooth headphones and watching TV. It'd be real funny if I wasn't paying attention, was watching TV, and he walked up right next to me like, "Hi, I'm a dangerous predator." And I heard the raccoon and something. I don't know what it was, but I heard it fighting a week ago in the same area. And I've also heard all the neighborhood dogs light up and howl like at the moon. Fucking bad. Like the whole valley lit up, and I just know that was a cougar. There's signs. The trailhead to the nature preserve is right down there, and there's signs warning you about all this shit. But the level, and I could hear the fight with the raccoon and whatever it was. I'm guessing, but I think it was the raccoon and the coyote. And then the night that all the dogs were lit up, it was for a mile in every direction. Just, you could hear it, you could tell, you could track the whatever it was coming down the valley, because the dogs in sequence just lit up horrifyingly. And I think that was a puma, a mountain lion, which are actually dangerous. They do occasionally hunt human, and the signs warn you, like, be careful. I sleep in a hammock. I'm not exactly sure if how that registers to an animal. That might register as like a burrito. especially if I have hot sauce and barbecue sauce on me and marinated. I got a beer. I shouldn't be drinking beer. I'm just getting over a gout attack, but I'm almost sure at this point it's from the psych meds in the psych ward. I've been very, very frugal, and part of the reason I'm eating salad and meat. Those cucumber vinaigrette salad and chicken on the bone and hot sauce. I'm not even really using the sweet barbecue. I'm using the Tabasco and burn the fuck out of my mouth too. Shit. Well, is there any chance of you getting predated where you sleep? So I have to worry about pigs. Cops. Civilians that have been indoctrinated by the Troll Brigade Mafia and might kill me or torture me because they think I'm a fugitive child molester. Wild animals of multiple types. And my stalker. When I hear something in the night, it scares the fuck out of me. And there's squirrels and raccoons and... like, that shit gets old. Like, those raccoons scared the fuck out of me a couple of times. Because they come close at night. And probably because people like me are nice to them. Like, here you go, you can have the fucking food, but whatever. Yeah, that's a little interesting note of my life. I can upload this too. There's good internet right here. So let's cap on a little of the vlog. Yeah, the stalkers didn't slack off at all. I reduced my online presence to absolute zero for a while to see what that would do, and the stalkers just jumped in the opportunity, increased their impersonation, they fucking showed what they had already claimed they were going to do, which is no mercy, maximum effect, attack, destroy my life, get me to kill myself. It's worst case scenario. Okay, so I made $10,000 from YouTube. I've saved myself numerous times with the police by being able to provide evidence and stored video of shit happening, and I have a bunch of backups now from the Docta Canis shit, and I can get more, I can make more video whenever. So I guess I might as well go through with that and work and try to be productive. But I want to just emphasize to everyone that the pedophile and the Troll Brigade Mafia are lying and manipulative and trying to destroy anything and everything I do, and will stop at nothing. And I am doing honest, legitimate work here. You're not paying me. I'm making my own money. Don't worry about it. If you don't like me, if you fucking are hating on me, the pedophile is just one person. He's prolific, but the only real danger he poses is when he gathers a group of people that he calls the Troll Brigade Mafia. There's been generations of this. Don't participate. If you feel threatened by anything I've said or done, call 911. Go to the police. I am more than welcome to see anyone and everyone in court. Nothing I've said is illegal. Conditional statements. I've watched a lawyer and a judge in my situation fight about it. There's no discrepancy. There's no question I'm within the bounds of the law. If you continue lying and telling people I'm a fugitive child molester from Kentucky, I'm going to lash out and kill people and lead the families of the victims to sort shit out, because they're going to find the millions of pedophile perversions that have been sent to me over the last few years, 5 years, and fucking see how one-sided, landslide. If there's any I'm trying to trigger an investigation. If I flip out and kill people, it'll be to trigger an investigation. And that is predicated upon the actions taken against me. And in the end of the day, I'm hoping an investigation happens before I flip out and kill people. And when you see how one-sided it is, when you see how bad the Troll Brigade Mafia has been, and how much they have made me suffer, and what they have put me through, and the lies they have told, and potentially being funded by or influenced, given some money or information or whatever by places like 24 Hour Fitness and LA Fitness, I'm still convinced that 24 Hour Fitness tipped off the Troll Brigade Mafia where I camped, because for the first 2 years, they harassed the fuck out of me and said, we know where you are, you're at the gym and you're posting a workout video, we're at your camp destroying your generators. Yeah, and then it was bullshit. And then 24 Hour Fitness sent a goon to serve me court papers in my campsite, standing in my underwear right outside my tent and my little cut. And 100% 24 Hour Fitness knew exactly where my camp was and called me out by name and served me papers there. And then the very next time I spent a day in jail, boom, razed to the fucking ground, toothbrushes broken, everything, absolute fucking destruction. Clothes, socks, they stole all my clothes except for socks and underwear, and left those in the mud. Like, that was too nasty. but cause damage to him. Complete and utter devastation. So compare that to fake threats over and over for the first 2 years. I think that 24 Hour Fitness was just like, hey, we pay goons to follow him. We know exactly where he is. Here's his camp, and told the Troll Game off. I'm convinced that big business like LA Fitness and the Torrance Police and shit have influenced this over the years. At minimum, like with Torrance Police not taking action. I'm reporting my stalker violating the restraining order. Oh, well, we don't see a restraining order. We're not aware of any such restraining order. And that happened 30 times, and I've got so many copies that they stopped charging me, and always have a copy. If you go to Torrance Courthouse and try to get a copy of the original Crown restraining order, they have one on hand. They just keep one on hand for me when I come through town to file a report. That's over. That ended though. That one's over. Getting another one, working on that, whatever. But I have no choice but to fight. They will not let me disappear. They are going to kill me. They are going to drive me into the ground and kill me, and will stop at nothing. So along the way, I'm going to try to make a little money with the vlogs. Also produce, it's witness for me. I have no witness, I have no family, I got no one with me, no one to fucking testify what's going on. Like the fucking recent allegations of me trying to kidnap children in the Starbucks. I walked away from that. You don't kidnap 3 little white girls in a rich white neighborhood and walk the fuck away from that. Does that strike anyone as odd? I went, and then later, I got 5150 or 5250 for the same thing, and I walked away from that. Does that strike anyone as odd? And I've already been in contact with the detectives and the police about that, and said, here I am, what's going on? I didn't fucking molest children, but my stalker said the same thing every day for half a decade, and the manager at Target said that the woman in question had read this shit on social media that was a fugitive child molester from Kentucky, wanted by the FBI for skipping bail for child molestation. Yeah, okay. Broken record, same story, all the time. Does it strike anyone as odd that I am sitting out here free and those allegations have been leveled? Because they're absolute bullshit. Because the Troll Brigade Mafia is orchestrating it. Because Richard collects a group of people around him to intimidate, provoke, and harass me, and has been doing so for half a decade. I've got no choices here. I got to keep as much record of my life so I can prove what's going on. I'm trying to make a little money. And then the original fight over the service dog. I stung a bunch of places recently was about the service dog shit. Like when I went to serve Crown with the recent copy of the restraining order, I hit the Planet Fitnesses and out there by him and Covina and Amani. Failures. And they passed before. But before, I stung a bunch in a row, back to back, and the pedophile was involved in calling Planet Fitness and got me canceled. And then I stung one down here in Orange County, and stung them, failed, stung them, failed, stung them, halfway failed, stung them, passed with the manager right in front of me, stung them again, passed, walked in, bought a fucking membership, sucked my dick. Ball in the air. I've been public about it. Troll Brigade Mafia already hit it. Maybe they have some honor, but they don't have enough honor to stand against the other branches of the same organization that fuck up. I don't fucking know. But Elmani passed back last year in 2018. And I hit a bunch I hit 24 minutes too, but Planet Fitness is that the pedophile was bragging about sending them faxes where, guess what? I'm a fugitive child molester from Kentucky. He's wanted by the FBI for bail jumping. Yeah. And they cancel me. So fuck it. Ride or die, nigga. Hit him again. This time they failed. So it's been a year. And without the pedophile calling and being like, hey, this guy's going to tell everyone what you're saying. Be careful what you say to him. Just lie to him and say you're in compliance with federal law. But then I show up a year later and like, no, you got to get papers. You got to have proper certification. Same old story. Same thing that happened to me under live fire with the real service dog back in the day. Same thing they've said all the way through. And in between, remember I got to dig this one back out. The old Facebook post from February of this year. I messaged on Facebook that whenever I see advertisements for Planet Fitness, I'm like, hey, they're discriminating against service dogs. And corporate Planet Fitness responded to me on Facebook and was like, okay, what you need to do with your service dog is to produce proper papers, take them to your home location, have your home location verify that you have the proper papers, and then they'll put a note in the computer system so you can go do any Planet Fitness location with your service dog. And all that is illegal as fuck. There's no such thing as papers. They can't ask for papers. There's no way to verify papers. And you cannot require you to have verified papers on file with your home club to be a part of that franchise. No. Fail. February. I posted all this, shot video about this. Docta Canis channel just went down in September. So for months and months it's out there. Thousands of views on that video. Thousands of views on the Facebook post. And I'm going to repost it now that I'm fucking talking about it. I'll go post it on the new Docta Canis Facebook page. No response. So I fought them 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and in February of 2019, corporate is still saying you need papers that are unobtainable and bullshit, and they fucked up, and I was in direct contact with corporate at that time, and from February to October, no contact. So the truth is, if you have a service dog and you try to go to a Planet Fitness, you can spend a full decade fighting for access and fail miserably. Okay, they discriminate. A lot of these places are like that, and they think there are absolutely no consequences because they've been getting away with it over and over and over and over and over and over. And somebody got to do something about that. I've always said fuck America and fuck the soldiers that fought for this country. My family were soldiers, and I know for a goddamn fact that these soldiers did not fight for our rights, did not fight for our freedoms. They fought either because they had to, or for money, or for the joy of killing, or for racism. Bullshit. They did not fight for your rights, and they do not care about your rights, and they do not support your rights. They don't support your First Amendment right of speech, press, peaceable assembly. They do not support Fourth Amendment right. They hate the Fourth Amendment, search and seizure and government imposition. They hate the Fifth Amendment. They want to be able to torture motherfuckers. Maybe you see it on the news. Ellen was just chilling with Bush Sr. Hey, waterboarding's cool. We can torture people till they talk and say what we want. That's America. Okay, and that's what our soldiers fight for. Corporate profit, torture, violation of rights. Okay, my father was a soldier. My father and mother agreed that women shouldn't have suffrage. They should vote with their husband, father, brother. That voting their own opinion or speaking their own mind causes derision in the household. Women need to shut up. I'm from Kentucky. That's not an uncommon thing. It's in the Bible. Read your Bible. Read 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12, I believe. I fucking saw the quote today. That's one of them. Women shut your mouth is the short one. Okay, that's the thing. But you have rights. Somebody got to fight for them. I'm stuck in a situation where my rights were denied. I got to fucking do it. I got to deal with a stalker and the discrimination, the lifelong problems experience. Like, niggas want to talk shit. No. You bitch and moan about discrimination, but you're the first ones to discriminate given the opportunity. No. Someone has a little power over you, a bus driver, a fast food worker, a McDonald's employee. Remember Torrance of the city council was telling me I need to show my doctor's paperwork to a McDonald's employee. No, my name, my medical information, my personal identity, I don't need to tell a fucking McDonald's employee. That's not the law. There's also nothing, if I show them anything, I'm being a fraud. Somebody got to fight for these rights, fight for the truth. The law is the law. It's written in black and white. And people like Richard and Mr. Fowler will come in and tell people that you don't have the proper papers, so you can't have a service dog, which has nothing, that's just lies. Pedophiles, bigots, lies. Every video I've ever published has links on the Docta Canis channel, had links to the law in the description. So every time you came down there, every one, the failures video has like 1,800 views and has been quoted and copied. Aaron Woody copied it. Thousands of people have seen that. And I don't have the proper papers, so it's a fake service dog. No, there's no agency authorized to give papers for a dog. It says right in the ADA, you can't ask. There's no such thing. You're full of it. But terrorists and the Troll Brigade Mafia and pedophiles, perverts like Mr. Fowler, say that you have to have papers, and if you don't have these papers, these magical papers, you're a fraud. Oh, and the Troll Brigade Mafia and people like Matty the Service Dog also say all psychiatric service dogs are emotional support animals and don't have rights. meaning every veteran with a PTSD dog is bullshit. I've had specific members of Trouble Game Mafia have said that specifically. They hate veterans saying PTSD dogs or service dogs. As long as the dog's trained to perform a function to mitigate the disability, that's a service dog. So, somebody got to do it. Guess that's me.